Hey guys, this is Black Bolt. My name is Alan. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I wanted to talk about the future of the Chevy Bolt EV and the Chevy Bolt EUV. I'm sure, as a lot of you guys have heard, the Orion plant where GM currently builds the Chevy Bolt and the EUV is going to be undergoing some renovations, and they are going to be converting that plant in order to build the 2024 Chevy Silverado EV and eventually the Sierra EV. So those are coming down the horizon, and as of right now, General Motors is not building the Bolt and the EUV, and from what I understand, their current plan is to bring back the Bolt and the EUV at the end of February at the earliest, and that date has been getting pushed back further and further. The good news for current Bolt owners is the plant hasn't come back online because they are using all of the batteries that they have to replace the batteries on the currently recalled cars from 2019 through the 2022s. GM recently announced that they were going to be allocating $7 billion in order to refurbish the Orion plant, and $4 billion of that is to convert the plant for the Silverado and the Sierra EVs. The truck production is supposed to start in 2023, and the Bolt and the Bolt EUV production is supposed to be ongoing up until they start that production. Another reason that is significant is because the Blazer and the Equinox EVs are also supposed to start production in 2023. The Equinox is supposed to be available in fall 2023, and the Blazer is supposed to be available in early 2023, around springtime. And if that's the case, it seems more likely to me that they would be using the rest of that plant that isn't dedicated to the pickup trucks to building the Equinox and the Blazer EV. The Equinox is going to be similar in size to the EUV, a little bigger in fact, and then the Blazer obviously is bigger than the Equinox. So if that happens the way that I think it's going to happen, that means that the Bolt and the Bolt EUV would have to go out of production in order for that plant to be able to accommodate the pickup trucks and the Equinox and the Blazer. So once the plant conversion and expansion is done, it's going to add 2,350 jobs in addition to the 1,000 jobs that are currently there. I generally believe that to be good news, but I don't think it's good for the future of the Bolt and the Bolt EUV. I think that their time has just come a little bit earlier than GM had hoped. With this refresh being relatively new, it's a really short time to have developed a car and basically to have sold it for a year and then have it go out of production. It's actually kind of weird that they did it this way, just with the timing of it. Even if this car hadn't been recalled, the 2022 Bolt and Bolt EUV, they were still going to only have a 2 to 3 year production run. I understand why they needed to refresh the Bolt. I like the interior of the current Bolt, but it wasn't up to standard, I guess. It was a little futuristic, but not modern, if you know what I'm saying. I just don't believe that the Bolt EUV and the Bolt EV are going to come back in production. If they do come back in production, it would have to be this year. It would be interesting to see what they do with the pricing of them. If you know that you can get an Equinox in spring or fall next year for around $30,000, are you really going to spend $30,000 on a current Bolt or $33,000 on a current EUV? And those are just their starting prices, and that's with the old battery architecture. When the Blazer and the Equinox are going to be on the new architecture, they are going to charge much faster than the current Bolts. So just food for thought. Anyway, just wanted to put this short video out there, let you guys know what's going on in the world of the Chevy Bolt and the Bolt EUV. A part of me does hope that they bring those back into production because those are really fantastic cars. Especially, I think the EUV was going to be a really hot seller for GM before they put it on the recall, and I don't even think that it should have been part of the recall, but I don't see the data that they see, obviously, so they made that decision. I don't agree with them recalling every single car that they made, but it's their business and they can run it however they want. Hope everybody's doing well. We'll see you again soon. Have a great week.